Hello, I'm James Harvey, the professor of music theory at the College of Southern Nevada with 5-Minute Music Theory. We're going to head over to our note flight screen. We're going to voice a dominant 6 to a tonic progression, and let's keep it in C major. So let's go ahead and write our key, and then I'll move that around appropriately. We'll just put it here. And for the first time, we're going to write a chord that's inverted. And remember, we need to think of SPOI when it comes to dominant chords. Now notice that is an uppercase V for the dominant. Remember, when you handwrite, you must put the 2 bars, which it's not here because when it's typed, it's a little bit clearer to see. And then to tonic. We'll move our key to be in the right spot, and here we go. Dominant 6 is a dominant in first inversion. So in C major, dominant is G, and since it's in first inversion, B is going to be our bass note. That B is pretty high, so how about we use this B, which gives us a lot more space. That means that the next bass note's going to be C, just like this. And now let's write a soprano line. So remember, SPOI is the name of the game in first inversion, so we want to try our hardest to double the soprano with something. Tenor would be the best. We need a G major chord, and we can write a G, a B, or a D. It doesn't really matter. So let's just find one that gives us a lot of room. B would be doubling the outer voices, which is not the strongest, so let's not choose that. G works there. It's a little bit low. D also works, and it's a little bit in a better spot to maybe create some nice downward motion and contrary motion between the outer voices. And in fact, that allows us to the next chord to go to a C, double our root in that chord, and create nice, beautiful contrary motion by step. So that looks great to start off. Now again, we want to try to double the soprano with the tenor in the first chord. So that would mean putting it here. And what would be left? We have a B, we have 2 Ds, we need a G because that finishes off the chord. That works out beautifully. Let's see if we can go from there to the next chord. Sometimes you can't. That's why I recommend music theory students buy a huge eraser, because you're going to be using that eraser a lot. And then let's make decisions for the last chord. We have our doubled root already, C to C. So we need a G and we need an E. What do you know? G is a common tone between these. Keep it common, and what's left is E, which works there. Let's check for our forbidden parallels. There are none. The only parallel motion that we have is happening here in the bass to the tenor. Let's go ahead and take a listen. There we go. Sounds beautiful, looks beautiful, it's nice and simple, and what do you know? It's a really strong voicing, and it's easy as long as you really keep it as simple as possible. Thank you.